Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading an Arlecchino Listener by me, so let's get into it. The cold wind of Snezhnaya bites at your skin as you walk along the snow-covered streets, your mind clouded with thoughts of your boyfriend. He was charming at first, but over time, his possessiveness and manipulative nature became suffocating, and tonight was no different. After another heated argument, you stormed out of the house, seeking solace in the quiet night. As you turn the corner, you hear a commotion behind you. Turning back, you see a tall figure clad in black and red, moving with an almost supernatural grace. It's Arlecchino, of course, the enigmatic harbinger known for her ruthless efficiency and icy demeanor, and also someone that you've met before. You've happened to meet outside of your own careers, and became great friends. Arlecchino cared about connections, and so your friendship was something valuable to her. You've seen her in the city before, always a shadow amongst the people. Tonight, however, her presence feels different, more purposeful. Leon, she calls out, her voice a smooth blend of authority and intrigue. Where are you going at this hour? Startled, you stop in your tracks, unsure of how to respond. I needed some air, you mumble, trying to hide the trembling in your voice. Arlecchino's sharp eyes narrow as she approaches you, her footsteps silent against the snow. Running from something, are we? She asks, her tone softening slightly, though it retains an edge of curiosity. And you find yourself hesitating, glancing away. It's nothing. You lie, hoping to deflect her attention. Just a fight with my boyfriend, you know. Her gaze pierces through you, and you know she sees right through your facade. That man is no good for you, she states bluntly. I've seen the way he treats you, Ion. And your heart skips a beat at her words. How do you know? You ask, a mix of fear and hope rising within you. Arlecchino steps closer, her expression inscrutable. I've been watching. It's part of my job to know what happens here. With everyone. So sometimes I do observe some things that I don't mean to. But I guess it was nice that I did. It's clear to anyone with eyes, Ryan, that he's manipulating you. And a wave of emotions crashes over you. And before you can stop yourself, you begin to cry. Arlecchino's gaze softens further, and she places a gentle hand on your shoulder. You're stronger than you realize. You don't have to endure this. But what can I do? You whisper, your voice breaking. You'll never let me go. It's not so easy, Arlecchino. But her eyes flash with determination, completely evaporating your own hesitance. He will, if I have anything to say about it. The following night, you find yourself back at your boyfriend's house, your heart pounding in your chest. You had spent the entire day with Arlecchino, formulating a plan to escape his grasp. She had assured you that she would handle everything, but you couldn't shake the fear that was gnawing at your mind. He greets you with his usual icy demeanor. Where have you been? He demands, his voice dripping with suspicion. Out? Your reply, trying to keep your voice steady. I needed some time to think. you whisper, and he grabs your arm roughly, his grip tightening painfully. Don't lie to me, Ryan. Who were you with? And before you could answer, the door bursts open, and Arlecchino strides in, her presence commanding and fierce. Unhand her this instant, she orders, her voice like steel, and your boyfriend's eyes widen in shock and anger as well. What is the meaning of this? He snarls, releasing you and stepping towards her. Arlecchino does not flinch. Or move, actually. She finds it quite silly. Just how much he thinks you can take her on. Mayan is leaving you, she states calmly, and you will not stand in her way. He laughs bitterly. You think you can just waltz in here and take her? She's mine. She belongs to no one but herself. Arlecchino counters, her eyes blazing with intensity. And if you have a problem with that, you'll have to answer to me. He lunges at her, but she sidesteps effortlessly, her movements fluid and precise, and in a matter of moments, she disarms him and has him pinned to the floor, her knee pressing into his back. Leave, Snezhnaya, Arlecchino commands, her voice low and dangerous. And if I ever see you near Mayan again, you will regret it. He struggles, but realizes he's no match for her, and with a final venomous glare, he spits. This isn't over. Arlecchino's grip tightens. Oh, it is, she assures him. Consider this your only warning. And she rises, pulling you gently to your feet. As she leads you out of the house, you feel a weight lifting off your shoulders, a sense of freedom you haven't felt in a long time. And days turn into weeks, and under Arlecchino's protection, you begin to rebuild your life. She helps you find a place of your own, ensures you're safe, and even teaches you some self-defense skills. Her presence is a constant comfort, and you find yourself growing closer to her. One evening, as you sit together by a crackling fire, you turn to her, gratitude and affection filling your heart. Thank you, Arlie, for everything. She looks at you, a rare, genuine smile on her lips. You deserve happiness, Wayan, and I will always be here to ensure you have it. You reach out, taking your hand in yours. I'm glad you're here, you say softly, and her eyes soften in return as she squeezes your hand gently. So am I, Wayan. So am I. And as the firelight dances in her eyes, you realize that despite the shadows that once clouded your life, there is a future full of light and hope ahead. And with Arlecchino by your side, you know you can face anything at all.